안녕하세요, 플래처입니다. 자, 오늘 지난번에 이어서 호가트 레거시 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 오늘 날짜가 설 명절입니다. 설 명절 며칠 지내고 왔고요. 어디까지 했는지 사실 조금 기억이 나진 않습니다. 우선 좀 돌아다니면서 기억을 좀 되짚어보는 시간을 좀 가지도록 하겠습니다. 뭐야, 왜 막혔어? 아, 여기 꼭대기 올라가고 열쇠 열어보는 것까지 한 것 같은데? 맞다. 그러고 요거 스펠까지 한 것 같아. 그래서 요거 해야죠. 우선 주로 쓸 거를 위에다가 놓고 아래에다가 아직 뭐 배운 게 몇 개 없어서 이걸로 꽉 차네. 이렇게 하고, 자, 봅시다. 퀘스트. 아, 이제 비행 수업하러 가야 되고 디펄소를 배워야 되는데 집중력 마법력을 획득하고 사용을 하는 걸 먼저 해야 되네. 그러면은 이걸 먼저 좀 해볼게요. 막시마와 에두로스 마법력을 획득하고, 아, 오케이. 재능? 아, 재능. 그러면 코어 힘을 좀 길러야지. 적이 떨어뜨린 무기를 잡아서 던질 수 있다. 코어도 지금은 좀 별론데? 필요해방. 아, 지금 좀 다 애매하다. 그러면은 인센디오를 이거를 돌리고 여긴 별관. 여기가 약초학 수업한 데고, 자, 마법약 교실 가서 뭐 약 뭐 만들 수 있는지 좀 볼까요? 막시마 마법약. 아, 구매처 가서 이거 사야 되는구나. 집중력 마법약도. 그러면은 호그스미드부터 가야 되는데? 이쪽이 아닌 것 같다. 북쪽.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
여기가 이런 것도 여러 개 뭐 살 수 있고,
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
뭐야? 깜짝이야. 저기도 뭐 있네?
Lumos.
루모스 알고. 오케이.
Revelio.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
집중력. 이것도 하나 사고.
A wise decision. Thank you.
막시마 마법약. 재료가 뭐 필요한지 몰라갖고 우선 그냥 하나 사볼까요?
A wise decision. Thank you.
에두루스.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
이제 여기서 이제 이것들을 쓸 수 있는 거죠. 아, 제조법 이렇게 나오네. 막시마와 에두루스 마법약을 획득하고 두 마법약을 동시에 사용해라. 이거 쓰고
Excellent.
자, 이렇게 하고 우선은 온 김에
Revelio.
좀 구경 좀 해볼까요?
Accio. Revelio.
응? 여기 저 자물쇠였구나. 하긴 뭐 밤이니까 뭐 지금 볼 수 있는 건 없을 것 같고. 잠깐 비행 수업 말고 여기서 지도를 들어가서 F 맞네. 까먹지 않았어.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel is when Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
저 사랑의 묘약인가?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice,
Accio.
perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
이게 뭐 하는 건데? 디펄소가? 아, 밀어낸다?
Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Accio. Revelio.
오케이. 어? 여긴 뭐지? 요것도 그거다. 그 날아다니는 열쇠.
Revelio.
자, 요거는 지금 여기 하나 있고 다른 게 하나가 안 보이는데? 아, 저기 위에 있구나. 오케이. 자, 보면은 요거 0, 1, 2죠. 2에 10이라면 13 빼면은 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 거미. 이거 거미로 맞춰주면 돼. 그리고 9에다가 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5에 9, 14, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. 히드라를 저 위에다가 맞추고 오면 돼.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how. Stock up on galleons. Not sure we should study for the astronomy.
에이, 계속 안 좋은 것만 주네? 그래도 뭐 컬렉션 업데이트 하니까.
If you try to study in the library, at least you can
Revelio.
be quiet. Madam Scribner seems to.
Still have a bump on my head from pathology.
오, 여기도 뭐가 있어. 어, 여기 나 왔던 도서관인가? 뭐지? 여기도 이거 있고.
Revelio.
오, 퀴디치 글러브.
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object. but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
디핀도. 디핀도가 뭡니까? 이거구나. 아. 멀리 떨어진 물건과 적을 베어. 오, 괜찮은데?
Balthazar's very sensitive.
Revelio.
Dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
그래. 뭐 이런 것쯤이야. 도와줄 수 있지. 어차피 도서관 다시 갈 거였어.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
위즐리 교수님만 조카만 아니었어도 이렇게 일기도 잠깐 보여주네요. 나 보여줄 것 같았어 뭔가. 뭐라 방금 이거
Revelio.
있었는데. 위로 올라가야 되나 보다.
Accio. Revelio.
오.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Lumos.
뭔가 이런 것도 이스터에그처럼 뭐 있으면 재밌을 것 같은데.
Revelio. Lumos.
어? 이거 아까 사서 그거잖아.
Revelio.
자, 이거 보십시오.
Lumos.
이렇게 해서 어떻게 하는 거지? 아, 이렇게 하면 페이지 이렇게 주나봐. 생각보다 보상이 짠데?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading.
What am I missing?
아, 보조케 하지마. 이건 뭐지?
It was only Accio.
Ah.
I don't see what the fuss is about.
I would say the fuss is about.
자, 비행 수업하러 가죠. 잠깐 퀘스트 잠깐 보고. 투명 마법약을 획득하고 사용하고 썬더블을 획득하고 실전에서 적들을 상대로 사용해라. 아, 좀 빡시구나.
My sister will be home for the holidays this year. Hope she's bought me a new beaker's bat. We're bound to have Quidditch next year.
일로 나가야 되니? 와우.
Slytherins are lucky they get to sleep next to the lake.
Revelio.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
업. 말 안 들어? 업.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
오,
I want them
괜찮은데?
returned in one piece.
스페이스바 하면은 하고 컨트롤 누르면 내려오고.
This is brilliant. This'll take some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
아, 저기 Shift 누르면은 더 빨리.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
그러게 좋네. 가보자.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
근데 속도감이 그렇게 막 느껴지진 않네. 이래서 퀴디치를 없앴나봐.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
좀 더 빨리요.
Oh, well done. Have a moment. I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
아, 물론이지.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
오케이.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out.
큐는 뭐지?
Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
알려주는 거구나.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
그러니까 나도.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
앞으로 숙이라고? 아,
Now that's more like it.
그렇지.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
저기 부엉이자.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
오케이.
Best
야,
hurry back.
너 왜 이렇게 빨라?
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
B를? 아, B를 누르면? 오케이.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
인생은 불공평해.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models.
어,
I'll
그래?
keep an eye out for you in the sky.
나 파이어볼트.
Revelio. Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Gryffindor should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if
여긴
you'd like
뭐야?
to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying.
Revelio.
와, 멋있다. 새로운 퀘스트가 있습니다.
Revelio.
저건 뭐지?
Revelio.
아무것도 없네?
Accio. Levioso.
레비오소도 아니고. 저거 뭐 있을 것 같은데?
Depulso. Incendio.
이거 뭐 마법을 뭐 따로 뭐 배워 오면 뭐 할 수 있나 보다. 루칸 트래블리 만나러 한번 가볼까요? 어디지? 종탑 여긴가? 멀구나. 아니야. 메인캐 말고. 이거 하고 메인캐 하죠. 아직 딥하게 가고 싶지 않아. 나 아직 이 학교 생활 더 즐기고 싶다고.
May we talk about this?
아,
If I could
이쪽으로.
undo all that happened that day,
자물쇠 따는 건 언제 배울 수 있을까요?
Incendio!
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge.
물론이지.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
자.
Accio!
아,
You'll get it. Keep trying.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Excellent form.
Accio! Incendio!
That's it.
쉽네.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done.
비행기
Training
태우라는
dummies
말을
will think
저렇게
twice
하는구나.
before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
불쌍한 녀석들. 빨간색 방어막이 또 있군요.
Fringo.
Stupid.
Better than that.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Accio. Come on. Lumos. Protego. Stupid.
Mine's the one!
Incendio. Levioso.
Is that all you've got?
Stupid.
Don't shy away now. Fringo.
Stupid. Incendio. Levioso. Oh, Protego.
There goes my way.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio.
Act like a winner!
Levioso.
Descendo. Confringo.
I could never do
이거 제
like
쉬움
that.
난이도로 해가지고 그 주문 쓸 때 저한테 계속 시간을 주는
What
거야.
a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
이렇게 끝난 거야 이제?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Revelio.
여기는 안 와본 것 같은데? 어? 와봤나? 저기 등불 찍혀있네? 어라? 아 여기 아까 지나왔던 데네. 자, 지팡이, 에이, 뭐야. 여기 가봐야 될 것 같은데.
I can always rely on my Patronus. Down with Phineas, that jealous black. Others doing their own things.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas.
여기 원래 잠겨 있었잖아요.
Ah, new
Revelio.
place. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew weavers available, Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Windwisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
한번 볼게요.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
생각보다 싼데?
Nice doing business with you.
자,
That item is of the highest quality.
얘는 진짜 뒤에 불 나고 있네. 구려. 이건 뭐 배달하는 것 같아. 우편부.
That item is of the highest quality.
왜 다 이래?
That item is of the highest quality.
우선 뭐라도 하나 사야 되나?
That item is of the highest quality.
이게 제일 나은 것 같기도 하고.
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue.
뭐야, 사고 나서
I have
이런
some
얘기하면
ideas
어떡해?
for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
좋아요.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
나비떼? 이것도 퀘스트인가? 이거 이제 받을 수 있다고? 자, 우선 위즐리 교수 퀘스트 장비부터 교환하고 빗자루 업그레이드 여기 3칸 이거 하나보다 이제
Professor Weasley?
이제 알려주나 보다. 필요해 방인가 그거.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
이게 필요해 방인가가 뭔가 간절히 필요로 하면은 생기는 방 아니었나요? 그죠?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment.
Revelio.
Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
여기서만 쓰는 건가?
Splendid.
필요해 방에서만.
Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
이렇게.
Revelio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! Oh, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
방 주제에 나한테 목욕이 필요할 거라고 생각하다니. 아, 누가 와서 이런 메모들을 남겼었나 봐. 저건 뭐지? 저거 내가 지나온 건데? 우선 가보죠 뭐.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that?
왜? 뭐 있었어?
Was that a golden snitch?
그래? 나 못 봤는데?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
아.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
잠깐, 요거 내가 한번 깨봐.
Accio.
안 되나? 못 올라가네.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
여기
Revelio.
뭔가 불안하다. 집 요정이다.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Oh.
One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
설명하는 책상을 잠금해제했다.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
아직 뭐 별게 없는데?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
최신식 친환경 다용도 고딕풍. 그래, 고딕풍으로 하자. 그리고 화분용 테이블. 나 화분용 테이블 못 만드는데? 아, 여기 있구나.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
좋은데? 러그도 깔 수 있네. 벽걸이도 있고, 유틸리티. 설명하는 책상은 이미 있고. 아, 장식품. 의자. 진짜 별로다.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
월장석
You
많아요.
can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
아, 이런 거야. 어라? 여기 못 두네? 미술품. 아, 요런 식으로.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
좋아요.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
이렇게. 오.
You've been practicing.
고딕풍은 안 바뀌었는데요? 아, 색깔.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
뭔데?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. an even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
괜찮은데
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
좋았어.
Protego! Revelio.
이런 것도 다 꾸밀 수 있는 거고. 근데 뭐 더 꾸밀 필요는 없을 것 같아. 너무 이뻐. 여기 내 집이었으면 좋겠다. 콤프링고.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
여기 나 잠깐 들렸던 곳인데. 아, 여기야?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Revelio
never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
그래?
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
그래도 엄청 금지된 뭐 그런 건 아니겠지?
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
그래? 뭐야? 콘프링고 장거리 볼트로 적중시 데미지를 줍니다. 불기반 공격을 받은 적은 몇 초 동안 계속 데미지를 입고 데미지를 입는 동안 적과 충돌하면 화염이 폭발. 지금 보면은 이 사이 날아가네. 잠시만요. 이렇게 두고
Expelliarmus!
어? 아.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things
두
up.
번째 걸로 할 걸 그랬나?
I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. And Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, What was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
말해줘.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
물론이지.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
어떡하지? 처리할까요?
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
뭐 제가 좀 더 생산적이긴 했을 겁니다.
Lumos. Protego.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Revelio.
응? 이게 뭐야?
Beautification potion. Can't tell. Certainly.
교수님 방 잘 찾아왔네?
I was hoping to see you.
왜 분위기 잡으세요?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton...
진짜 오래됐구나.
I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
야, 교수님 호강시켜드리네.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
와이프?
Hello,
Yeah.
Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
전부 기억나진 않아요.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
안녕히 계세요. 아, 여기로 가야 되는 건데. 맵이 생각보다 크다. 잠깐만. 그러면은 다른 것들 좀 해서 내실 좀 키우고 가볼까요? 베네무스 텐타큘라. 이런 거는 근데 너무 빡세다.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
나 뭐
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
이거 화분 키우는 거를 좀 해야 되는데. 그건 어디서 사지?
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
장비 좀 하고.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
그건 딴 데서 살 수 있나?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
어?
Revelio.
What can I do for you today?
아, 돈 조금 부족하다.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
아, 상자 좀 까고 다녀야겠는데 이제.
Revelio.
아, 저 집안에 있는 상자인가? 파티마 라왕. 엄청 더럽게 멀리 사네. 한번 가볼까요? 맵도 좀 넓혀볼 겸.
What are you up to now?
잠깐만, 이거 탈 거. 뭐야, 나 이거 있는데. 아무 데서나 탈 수 있는 건 아닌가 봐요.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
맵이 깜깜해서 그런지 약간 스산한 느낌이 있어. 여기 뭐지? 웬 이런 표시가 나와?
What do you have in store for me this time?
아, 멀린.
Not sure how I'd fare in a...
Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang? I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
내가 먹어?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
그렇다고 뭐 파는 게 뭐 대단한 건 없네.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
Revelio.
여기는 기둥 같은 거 안 보이는데? 저 어떻게 내려가지?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Capolso.
이게 멀린 그거겠죠? 올려놓으면 될 것 같아.
Off on another adventure.
여기가 아닌가? 안 돼! 실패.
Revelio.
다시 절로 갔네? 여기가 아닌가 봐. 근데 이거 보니까 여기로 밀어넣는 건 맞아 우선.
Depulso.
좀 더 뭐 어디 둘만한 데가 있나? 모양이?
Revelio. Levioso. Depulso.
이거 아까는 엄청 잘 밀렸는데.
Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Depulso.
여기가 아닌가 봐.
Revelio.
에이, 상자나 먹고 갑시다. 여기 지하에도 뭐가 있는데?
Revelio.
아, 여기에다가 두는 거구나. 저거 쉽지 않겠는데? 저거 어떻게 끌고 오지 그럼?
Accio.
이걸로 꿈쩍도 안 해.
Depulso.
야, 이걸 계속 하라고?
Depulso.
너 아까 잘 굴러갔는데?
Depulso. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Protego! Expelliarmus!